Hello, I'm back. We're yet again making even more monkey muscles today. I made a mental list of all the things that I kind of still want to do. It's still so much. Still so much. Oh yeah, you know, just doing the inside ones, the interior muscles on the other side. It's gonna take a little while, especially around here, around the spine. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, to be perfectly honest. But let's continue on this like. Last time well, I did. Made the front muscles of the lower leg. And now we're gonna look at the back ones. And you would think that it would only be the gastrocnemius, as everyone calls them, or the calves. But there are quite a couple underneath. And since I want them on that side as well, might as well make them on this side. So let's start off with popliteus. Yes. And it's a tiny one that kind of attaches from over here. And it goes all the way around and attaches somewhere over here. I would assume it would be in front of, well, behind this one over here, so it would attach there. That's what I would think. So let's get started to that. I will kind of remove the tail for a little bit because it's in the way. Yeah. Let's hide that. Yes. Camera. Hello, Older Numbers Both. How you doing? How's it going? So, there. It's very hot. Oh, it's quite toasty over here as well. It's been a beautiful couple of days, but also quite toasty. Can imagine over there in Spain it's even worse. Luckily, today at work, someone brought some ice cream, so that was quite nice. So it's there and there. Bend that so there. That. Let's straighten that out a bit. Get that it still curves around something. All right. Still kind of feel like from the image that I have from CanHub that it kind of wraps around even tighter. So I might want to deflate that a bit. Maybe a bit too much. Right there. Yeah, and maybe a bit more belly over here on this side. Let's make a bit too much. Okay, that's another one. Oh, that one was quite quick. I like that. I like that. How is it called again? How do we call this one? Popliteus. Oh. Popliteus. You just would. Popliteus. Yeah. All right, that's one. The next one is called the Plantaris, which is a fun one. It's a funny looking one. It kind of goes from over here-ish. Where's my bone? There. Goes from over here to somewhere over there. Kind of attaches there. It's a bit of a smooth shape. And then has a very long tail that goes around another one. So maybe you have to make that one first. Around another one, all the way down here. Very thin tendon that goes straight to the heel, right there. So yeah, it's a funny look one. It's basically this with a thin tail attached to it. So yeah, let's just the Popliteus. Oh no, okay, yeah, sure. That's alright. I thought I messed up my names already again. That's the plantaris. Plantaris. But as I said, just let me just skip that one for the time being, because that needs to go around the Flexor digitorum longus. Yes, and that one will kind of similar to what this one does over here. The extensor digitorum longus. It will do that on the bottom side for all those fingers. Or toes. Fingery toes. Fingers, toes. These guys. The phalanges. But that one, does it go around another one as well? It kind of goes over another one. And that one will be the tibialis posterior. Ah, so switch those up. Let's move those around so we can still go from left to right. I actually did a little bit of work beforehand, so I put my muscles in the correct order. I thought, apparently, I switched them up. So this one needs to go over there, and that one goes over there. Okay. Still kind of feel like I need to do the. Wait a minute. It's confusing me. That one. Yes. Kind of hugs that one. So I need to make that one first. So that one. That one. Yeah, okay. It's a puzzle, man. Whichever of our ancestors thought it was a good idea to start walking on our hind legs. Thank you so much for making it even more confusing. The tibialis posterior, that's the one I need to make now. And then we go to the flexor digitorum longus, and then we go to the plantaris. Obviously. But I don't really have a clear view of the tibialis posterior. And I don't think that's in my book, that one. Tibialis anterior, that's the front. That's the one we did last week. Well, last time. Tibialis posterior. Have I done that one? The flexor digitorum longus. Nope. Now we go to the foot. Nope. It's not here in my book, is it? Even more of the foot. So many in the foot. Oh dear. So many in the foot. Who came up with this? No. Okay, it's not here. So let's kind of look what Mr. Kingsline is doing. Let's make a quick save as well. I doubt he made this one. Sodius? Yeah, there you go. Well, it makes sense. It's a silly one to make because you never see it except for this specific project that I'm doing. Yeah, okay, let's go to the canop and see what they say. So just get my face all blown out. It's the tibialis posterior. The tibialis posterior muscle. Yes. Oh, got some pictures over here. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Let me just quickly copy those. I don't need that. Well, do I? Maybe I do. It's kind of covered in a lot of other stuff, so there you have a picture of a cross-section of the leg. Looks quite fleshy. And I've got that one. I've got that one already. That's the bone. That's another bone. Okay. This is a tricky one, this one. So let us see what we can do. Yeah, it's kind of like a biceps. Where it goes from there to there. Let's make it a bit thinner. But also from over here to there. And then it kind of bends around the bone. It kind of should bend around over here. It should be a bit thicker. Kind of loops around and then attaches to mostly the, well, his thumb, I would guess, and also a little bit of the index finger and middle finger. But let's make the big shapes first. Let's do this and just, nope. Split hidden. Let's turn off our Poppy Maze. Yeah, this one, oh, camera, got my reference very big. So let's shrink that down a bit so I can use more of my actual screen. Really? It's auto group. Yeah. This one is that long one that goes all the way around. And I want to have that attachment piece a little bit longer instead of just having that little dot over here. Kind of want to have a streak. So let's just see if we can sculpt that. Let's kind of do that. That would be fine. Don't really want to clip the muscle. Okay, let's see if we could do the same thing over here. And just make a... do this? Yes. Oh, okay, that's not what I wanted. There you go. Okay, and let's flatten that a bit. This might be a little bit too bulbous, and it's covered by a lot of other muscles as well, so it's not going to be as big as we have it over here. Let's grab another material. Hello, Mikey. How you doing? I'm making my muscles today. Who would have known? Who would have known? Kind of futzing things around. They'll get there. It is still looking. It is still hot over here. Yeah, it's been a great day to avoid the outside as much as possible. Yeah, it's not a sweaty day. However, it's also weekend now, which is always a good thing. It's crazy how many muscles are going in the forearms and legs. Yes, it's maddening. And I also kind of forgot how many muscles that go into the feet and hands as well. You know, the ones that you didn't have to do because they don't exist. But I've got 4 of them. I completely neglected that idea. These are just for the legs, but there's still stuff in between so they can move around and do the things. Nah. So yeah, not really looking forward to that, to be perfectly honest. I completely forgot about that. It's not a fun surprise if you want to be done with it. But oh well, here we are. Here we are. This is kind of fun one where everything kind of loops around the bones a bit. And I am going to cheat ever so slightly. Let's go over here. Kind of nudging this into shape. And make this also a little bit more protruded. Copy paste and move into place. Yeah, I'm going to try and do that as much as possible. Yeah. There's a nice flow in that sentence as well. Copy, paste, move into place. Oh, I kind of, yep, can I do that? Can I do that? I think I can. Oh, yeah. Oh, wonderful. How ugly. How ugly. Let's do this. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Turn that off again. This kind of connects over here. And also over there and over there. Let me just have a quick look. Attached over here and over there. And also, no, over there. It's kind of look very ugly, but Dynamesh will fix it and ZV mesh after that. And there will also be some that go. I feel like it's only over here, but also if you kind of feel like they do go over here. Yeah, it's such a weird muscle. Why are they all so weird, Mike? Why are the muscles so weird? Now I'm gonna pick a monkey, he said. It will be closer to human anatomy because I'm not too familiar with it yet. Meanwhile, there are animals that have less muscles. Could have picked one of those, didn't I? Make it chicken. Yeah, a lot of tendons as well, especially around the ankles. It's a lot of wrapping of that yeah, those tendon wraps that go around the muscle to tighten everything. Quite a lot of them in the legs. You got them around your wrist as well. It's a little like a sweatband. It goes over here in the reference that I have, but it feels too weird. I am gonna make a decision to not do that. and just do it wrong. It's on the other side, the bottom of the foot. It will be attached to the log. No one will see this, Bram. No one will see this. This will be fine. Let's make it a bit more muscly shaped, and then it will be. Then it will be fine. It would be useful if there was an actual strap band in this weirder. Oh yeah, absolutely. Just have to literally roll up your sleeve and do that. Oh, but then your muscles would get all salty. That would have an awful feeling. Can your muscles feel things? Or is it just in your skin? Ah, you can feel if your bones are broken as well, right? So probably your muscles hurt as well. Yeah. Dark question to think about, isn't it? How do people feel? Let's just do that. It's a bit of a weird one, to be perfectly honest, but I can live with that, I think. Let's taking that bit out a bit, so it's a little bit more a single shape, and then we just go to our mesh. Do you need nerves to feel, or only to transport a feel to the brain? Yeah, that's how we feel, mate. There's a signal that goes to our brain, and the brain says, "Oh wait, things happening." Legos. That's the thing you're stepping on. If it isn't there, then your brain doesn't get the signal to translate it to pain, or hugs, or whatever. It's the copper wire of our body. Oh, this is a terrible place to place a muscle there, Bram. If he just moves his foot like this, if he just crunch that muscle over there. Oh, what an awful feeling. Let's quickly move that aside. Let's put it over there. That'll be fine. That'll be good enough. Yeah. Just kind of do that to make it a bit bigger. Yeah. We can even this out a little bit more. There. It's a funny one, that one. And let's see if we can make this a bit more like a biceps. Stamp standard over here. And then we're just gonna grab a pinch with a higher focal and alt and drag all the way over here. Kind of scrunch those two up together. Maybe also a little bit of an inflate. shape has gotten weird, hasn't it? Let's see if we can flatten that out a bit. Yeah. Don't like how wobbly it is, but let's keep this for now. It says while noodling. Remeasure into a lower poly, then resubdivide for less wobbliness. Yes! Though I don't think it can go much lower before I lose the details of here and the divot that I made over there. Otherwise, I would need to make this a whole lot deeper. So these would be separate for longer. And then it would still work. There will be 2 layers of muscle on top of this, though. 2 big giant muscles will be covering this. Will it be worth it? I kind of want to, but time is becoming a little bit of a priority as well, unfortunately. So this is kind of what it looks like, because it's not fully low poly, but it's low poly as I can currently get it. I can remesh it again, maybe. Then don't. Yeah, probably the best case to do, yeah. Then like this little arch that is in here. Let's just push that down a bit more. I can try to just remesh it again. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about. We can also just see if we can dynamesh that and then remesh it again. Hello, Cucumber. How are you doing? We make it more like muscles. Okay, I'm not doing that. This is good. We were contemplating, me and Mike, about what to do with this muscle, and I kind of want to push it further, but it will also be covered by 2 big muscles. So this is good enough. Wobbliness included. Arrow. This is called the cucumber nose. He definitely knows that this is the tibialis posterior, didn't you? Out of sight, out of mind. Yes, absolutely. We've got that as well. Oh, wait a minute. I did it wrong, Mike. No, it goes even higher than what I have. No, not done yet. Not done yet. It goes all the way over there. I did it wrong. I would have known. It goes up there. It feels like kinda tries to suction cup onto this area right there. That's kind of how I imagine it doing its thing. And this one goes all the way to the top over there. It kind of grabs that little crevice. And then this div that I just pulled down needs to go up. This division, the division that intersection. Yeah, intersection of the muscles. Let's go all the way up here. Oh. Mike wanted to guess that as well. That's good, Mike. You've known your anatomy so well. What am I doing? I kind of want to keep that, and I kind of want to keep that all of that. Okay. Whoop. Here's how big of a project this has been. Yeah, it's been 10 months since the project started. Yeah, right. Hey, you added. Hello, YouTube just randomly recommended this live stream to me. Are you creating an entire monkey? I am. Let me show you. I'm making a squirrel monkey. There he is. I have a little bit more detail with the shader. And yeah, I started from scratch really. With the entire skeleton. Started off with the skull. And just sculpting, noodling away, and just worked further and further and further till I had the full skeleton. And now I'm doing every muscle that there is on there. At least, not all of them. Some of them are just stupid to make, and you will never see them. Like the one that I'm just making right there. So this is a very good example of a stupid muscle that I will never see again, because it will be covered with multiple muscles on top of it. But yeah, this is one side, and then I kind of want to do the other side, but only the interior muscles. Most of them I've already made on the other side, so I can just copy them and smoosh them into place. So yeah, there's still quite a lot to do, especially around the arm. All the muscles are there except for the hand, but yeah, the volumes are a little bit off. The triceps over here looks a bit iffy, so that needs some work as well. But yeah, I'm getting there, but it's been 10 months, like Cucumber just said. Though it's been 10 months of just streaming, like a 3 hour a week just to work on this project. So it's a slow project. It's cool. Oh, thank you. It's insane as well. Oh, thank you very much. Mike in the Twitch chat, you might see them on stream. He's also making one. He's making an elk, and he's quite far, really. It's been 84 years. Yes. Still feels like yesterday. But yeah, let's go back to this muscle that I said that I didn't want to do anymore, but I'm still working on it because I did it wrong. Why my brain works like this, I don't know. But it's how it does and how it will be. Yeah, this is a bit more accurate. This little divot that it created, it's a bit of an odd one for topology wise, but yeah. It's absurdly impressive. Well, thank you very much. Are you doing this from memory? No, I have got a lot of pieces of reference, though it's very difficult, if not impossible, to get reference images of from over here to over there, especially with primates. The fun thing will be his foot, which is kind of like a hand, and the tail as well, because we don't have that. So yeah, I'm using a lot of whatchamacallit, human anatomy to reference off. So we got Écorché over here, made by Rafael Grassetti. I have got Ripsby over there in the corner. You can't really see it, but that's a biology class skeleton that I used to make the skeleton, to reference that off. And quite a lot of books, like the Human anatomy for artists, which is great. There's I moved my screen. There's also the Ryan Kingsline model that's in ZBrush by default, which doesn't have all the muscles, but it has all the important ones. Unlike this weird little bastard right over there, he doesn't have that because you will never see it. Why make it? I'm that guy. Yeah, a lot of reference books, a lot of reference images. And you're subbing. Oh, thank you very much. Take a guess at how many hours you've streamed this project now. I just noticed that I have at least 37 saves, and I save every stream just once and just save over that. So 30 times, let's say 3. So it's about 90, it's 110, let's say 120 hours. It includes times when Mike was streaming solo or the other way around too. Ooh, then it would be a lot more because Mike did a couple of them when I was away. So let's say 150 so far. Am I in the correct ballpark? And 150 hours. It's not too much for a project, is it? It's about a month. Not even 4 full-time work weeks. Yeah, exactly. Just spread over an entire year. Roughly 90 to 91 hours. Oh, that's a lot less. That's 2 weeks. Are you going to make a time lapse? I will try. I also kind of want to make this printable as well, so that the project just keeps, you know, becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. I want to, but I'm also a little bit afraid on how nervous that time lapse will become. This is not a fun thing to look at, right? And you also kind of don't want to have a stream, or at least a video that's 3.5 hours of this. So I kind of have to see how all of that goes. First things first, this project needs to be done. And then I will see what I can do. Like I said, I want to make it printable. Just gonna hang it over on a wall over here that's still quite bare. I kind of want to make a frame that's kind of part of this this branch that he's on. So it's a lot of work. a lot of I would like to. So yeah, first the muscles, and I will just keep continuing that for a little bit. Maybe just flipping through each saved STL for a time. Yeah, that could be a better one. It's where it kind of just floats in between, like, oh, these muscles and those muscles and those muscles. Yeah. Because sometimes there's just a stream where I'm just noodling. Not really noodling, but it's just 3 hours going to making one muscle. Other streams where I can make 8 of them somehow. Yeah, it's very inconsistent. Kind of depends if it's a good or bad art day as well, right? But yeah, that's kind of what we do over here on the Polyparty channel. Like I said, Mike over here, and he's currently in the Twitch chat, but he's part of it as well. And on Tuesdays, though not last Tuesdays, because I kind of want to finish this project, we usually have a speed sculpt of just a random piece of art that we found that Mike and I found interesting, and we just try to make it in 3 hours. Just as a little workout for the old art muscles. Art muscles. I can still talk. Earth muscles. Okay, let's. This one is done, Bram. Let's do another one. Now I have to do the funny one, the Flexor Digitorum Longus. Yes, that has similar kind of tendony things like this one. What if I'm just going to duplicate that and see what we can make of that? No, not create a folder, create a new name. It's the Flexor, not the Extensor. Flexor. Best of luck. Oh, thank you. Oh, I hate the fact that I need to go to work. Everyone hates to go to work, don't we? But dude, it's very impressive, incredible work. Thank you very much. I'm a fucking legend. No, man, you are. You are. But do go on though. Don't really understand this stuff. That's fine. But a really cool look. Loves from Italy. Well, have a nice day. Good luck at work, man. Thank you for dropping by. And yeah, you subscribed. You can stay for more. We also have a Discord channel, so we can also message when we have another stream going on. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the nice words. Flexor Digitorum Longus, that's the one. Oh. It's a free ego boost. Yeah, right? It's really nice. This one kind of wraps around the thing, around the ankle. It's kind of on the same place. Let's kind of over there. Yeah, and it will. Let's go to this. I kind of want to have a different color, just because. Nope. I kind of moved that over there. Flexor Bramitoris flexing on. Yes. One day we will find a muscle that no one has named before. The Flexor Bramitoris and the Michetron. Do that over there. It's quite thick. Maybe you should make it a bit thinner, but you know, let's keep that for visual appeal for now. We can always make that slimmer, but still first need to have the correct shape, doesn't it? The General Bramtorius. Oh. Yes. The Micus Superior. Cucumber got such an ego boost, he started blushing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't see your message. Sorry, man. I had the other... I had it the other day at the climbing gym. Someone said that the climb I did was like 3 grades higher. Oh, nice. Someone said the climb I did was more like... Oh, yeah, you did it really well then. Yeah, cool. Blushes so hard, your head becomes a hot air balloon. Yes. Oh, please stop it, you stop. Oh, do go on though. I don't know who you are, but you can stay. Why am I having trouble seeing all of this? What's going on? What's going on with my face, with my head? Usually I can't do the easy climbs because I'm too inflexible. My legs don't bend. Oh no! That's an odd thing to have, but it's great. You can still climb though. I mean, I don't know cucumbers for being, you know, flexible and all, but Mike is flexible like a plank. Yeah. Just like an oak log. Let's try it out. Somewhere in a church somewhere. Okay, they still bend to number 3. Good. Thought it was one of those things where you kind of find out that someone doesn't have any legs all of a sudden. Oh yeah, no, I haven't had them for 20 years now. Oh yeah. Sorry to hear. I literally cramp up if I have more than 45 degrees with a straight leg. Really? I luckily don't really have that problem. I can put my feet all the way to my butt. So that's not one of the problems that I have. Though basically all my joints creak and crack from my fingers to my toes. It's not something I have a problem with. It doesn't really hinder me, luckily. There's sometimes when we just have a big stretch, then your sternum just pops, and with such a loudness that probably my neighbors would have heard it. So yeah, that's always a bit of a disconcerting sound that my body makes, but yeah, no problems with that. So that's good. Can I touch my toes? I can, but not with straight legs. That's not something I've ever been able to do. Or just bend over and touch your toes. My grandmother used to be able to do that. Until quite recently. She's 90 plus. So yeah, for my entire life I have a grandmother who was more flexible than I was. For some reason though, she did have a worn out hip. Don't know why though. Maybe because she was too flexible for too long. Yes. Can you put your head between your knees with your legs still straight? No, I cannot do that. You're 30 centimeters away from touching your toes. How far am I from touching my toes? I've got a ruler right over here. That's 30 centimeters. That I should be able to have this length, right? Yeah. That's a weird sound my body just made. 22 centimeters. I needed more of that ruler than I thought that I would. Well, luckily I don't have to be able to do everything. Yes, for science, yes! Indeed. We know this now. And we've recorded it, so it counts as science. It's not on paper, it's digital live stream, but it's still recording, right? It's pretty bad too. We need to work on my hamstrings. Well, just come over and just stretch them for me. I don't want to do it. But my my whatchamacallits are quite long. Like the Shimores and all of these. Because like I said, I can put that my foot all the way to my butt to keep them warm. It's very handy during the winter in your bed. Does it look weird? Yes. Is anyone judging me? Nope. There's no one around, so no one can judge me for that. It's impossible to do with two legs though. We only do with one leg and the other one as well, but not both of them at the same time because the leg is in the way. Those guys are judging me a little bit. No. You're just jealous. Hello, how you doing? Uncle Jumbo in the house. Doing more monkey stuff. Working on his feet right now. This is a bit of an odd one, isn't it? You should just move that over there. Just because we can. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I need to move a couple of things because this area now feels too wrong. It should be. Keep all of this. And now we have to just move this around. Yes. Yes. It's somewhere over there. Did I fix my internet and PC? Yes! Last stream, I was able to replace the Wi-Fi fluid in my router. And give it a couple of pulls on the wire so it would be running nicely. Yeah, and I am running the stream off a Samsung fridge. Yes. You just hacked it a little bit, put Linux on there. It's a great way to keep the CPU cool though. Still don't have the fiber that I was promised. And I called them on Tuesday as well. Like, hey, dude, the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Like, oh no, we will call you back. We will call you back. This isn't what should be. And yeah, okay. But last week, you guys said it as well. And like, oh no, we will mail you. And you didn't mail. So we called you guys. And they no, we will call you tomorrow. Okay. And you didn't call. No, we call you this time for realsies. And guess what? They still haven't called me. I want to know why. I need to know when I should be home, shouldn't I? What's happening? I just want internet. The entire apartment that has it, except for me and the lower neighbors, because someone was too stupid to keep the keys with all the other keys, so they weren't able to open the door where the router should be. It doesn't have cooling issues because it's a fridge. Yes. Okay, so we got those. Yes, and this one just kind of just attaches to. There, and now we kind of do the same over here. Can do that. Let's go over here. This is wrong. This needs to go over here. I feel like, yes. And there is more of a body over here as well. And that's, it's kind of odd that they're crossing those two. Oh well. Okay. And there is kind of seemingly something like a bit of a crevice in here. There. Boom. All wibbly wobbly again. Why did he do that? All higgledy piggledy. What's the difference between wibbly wobbly and higgledy piggledy? What's the difference there? Or is it just the same thing, but a synonym? Very important question that definitely needs an answer. Doing it wrong again. Need to have more of a yeah. Come on. Higgledy-piggledy is a playful English phrase used in both as an adjective as an adverb to describe something in a confused, disordered, or random state. Okay, okay. So this wasn't really higgledy-piggledy in that case. Where was the other one that I said? I forgot about it. Higgledy-piggledy and wibbly-wobbly. I think that's yeah. Similar but different, isn't it then? It's wobbly. Playful, someone like this, and then with a dad, and then with a dad, and this. Like a toddler made a fence. Jibbly jubbly? Yeah. Wibbly wobbly is an informal, playful British expression to use to describe something that's shaky, unsteady, or moving unsteadily from side to side. Ah. So something that's higgledy-piggledy can be wibbly-wobbly as well. Not necessarily. But because of the higgledy-pigglediness, it becomes wibbly-wobbly. Do we understand that correctly? Yeah, like a confused, wobbly, drunk guy. Okay, okay. A confused, wobbly, drunk guy could be wibbly, wobbly, and higgledy-piggledy. Okay, 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 okay. These are the real questions. Not like, does Bigfoot exist? You know. Is there life in the Dead Sea? No. How to use wibbly wobbly and higgledy-piggledy in a single sentence. That's what we need. Yes. This a little bit further, just to kind of pretend like there's some tension on there. Make that a bit sharper. What is the answer to life, the universe, and everything? Yes. Something about 42. I've heard. working on this for way too long. This is good enough, I think. I did that. Feel like it should be doing something like that. Not completely sure. Yep. Yeah, that's not what I want. We'll find out once you all complete these anatomy studies. Yeah. When that happens, then we finally find out what the answer to life is. We've finally finished it. If we don't have the answer at that time, we did it wrong and we have to start over again. There's still mistakes in our anatomy. That courses. Hey Nitish, how are you doing? It has been a while. How's life? Good to see you. Just me today. Mike's in chat as well on the Twitch side. We're making. I don't know. Have you seen the anatomy project? It's been so long. I'm making an anatomy monkey with all the little muscles. Teeny guy with teeny muscles. Ooh, Mike's also said, Nitish, how's life, the universe, and everything? Yes, do tell us. How has it been going? Yeah, we've been doing the same thing, like kind of like we've been doing over here, just doing speed sculpts and a bigger project like this one. But it's not that I have enough of it. There are a lot of times where I just not again. But today's a good day. I kind of like what I'm doing today. But yeah, we already concluded earlier during stream that we've been working on this for about 90 hours now, which is a lot less than I thought. I thought it would have been 150. But yeah. And Zach is here as well. Hello, Zach. How you doing? And now it's finally time to make that Plantaris that I wanted to make. Is that funny one? It's kind of starts over here. Let me just make them nice and small. Let's crunch them up a bit. It starts about over here. And then it goes down. It kind of goes doesn't go in between here. It kind of goes left of this. Yeah, so kind of just it kind of goes over there. It has a bit more volume right over there. A bit of an odd curve to it, but it's mostly because of this area over here. So let's kind of do that. And we've got this today, and that there. Nitish, I have seen some of your anatomy sculpts. Great. Yeah, we've been doing it for a while, so it's but I haven't been able to hop into the streams. Ah, that's fine, man. Life gets in the way, and that goes first. I'm currently working in the movie. Ooh. Which movie are you able to tell which movie you're working on? I'm very curious right now. Do tell, do tell. Unless you're under NDA, of course, then it's kind of difficult, but... And now, for the rest of this muscle, we're gonna make a curved tube. Make it nice and small. And we're just gonna... Oh, I don't want to do this. Well, I could do that. That's fine. Didn't want to do it, but it's kind of fine. There. Just thin it out. Kind of like that. And then it will start over here. It kind of attaches to this guy. Go around this guy. Then it will attach to this guy. They just can't say names, so that's fair. But mostly work with scan data, cleanups, retopo, texture, and lookups. Ah! Ho, ho, ho. And this actual secrets. And you're working with scan. Ooh. Makes me even more curious now. But I have to wait. No. Until the day it's been released. Yeah! Let us know when it's finished. Yeah. I'll look for you. We will find you. And try to hide in those credits. No. We will find you. We will. If you can't, then we just have to watch that movie again. Just pay and complete the other ticket, just to see the credits. It's exciting though. kind of what I currently miss with the work I have. With all the problems that I had in the game industry before, though. But there was always a sense of accomplishment, even while you were working on it. Because slowly but surely you could see the project grow and grow and grow into the thing you initially imagined, right? Until it's finished, and sometimes people are very excited about it as well. Like, yes, I did a thing. And now with all the office work that I have, it's it's just a list of work, and when it's done, it's a similar list of work, and until it's done, and it just keeps and go and it go and it go and it go, and there's no end to it. There's no progress. Just constantly get set back like Sisyphus. Even a project like this that just takes ages at the speed that we are doing it. But you know, every muscle is a as bad as they are sometimes. It's another step forward, and not the case in the office at all. So let's do this. Let's do it a little bit higher. Yes. So we've got all of that. Turn that off. Remesh this. Let's remesh that even lower. Let's do that. Bit like that, but also think this one will be shaped because of that one as well. There's nothing underneath there to support it, so it's kind of bent together, I think. At least that kind of makes sense to me. Moves are very stingy with credits. You're also working in a game as well. Oh man. It's already released and pretty popular on as well. My company collaborating with another outsourcing company for that. Ooh, which one is that? If it's already been released, you can tell us about it, right? Do tell, do tell. Curious. And since they were working with a lot of outsourcing with an outsourcing studio, was your job also to kind of nudge it into the correct space? Like they gave you the models, like the ones that you requested, right? Or the art lead requested. You had to clean them up, or what was your job on that? Or just make the imported ones? Like the outsourcing people do the boring stuff and make all the hero props and characters in-house. Getting happy with this little muscle. It's a bit of an odd shape, but I like it. There. Alright, which one is the other one? Which should be one right over there. Which is called the flexor hallucis longus. Ah. Which just goes to your big toe. Your big toe. It goes to this guy. Can I just reuse that one? That's the extensor hallucis longus, but no, I want to have the flexor hallucis longus now. I don't know if I can say or not. It's kind of a remaster of the original. Ah. But it's already been released, you said. And you did get to make some main characters as well. Oh. So which one of the... now we're just gonna look. Recently remastered games. Every upcoming video game. No. The best remasters. No. I said recently. (2016). 26. That's the upcoming ones again. Let's see. Is the Yakuza ones? Dark Ties? Tales of Berseria? Yes, the Tomb Raider. Yes. Tales in the Sky, second chapter. Dragon Quest. Oh, that's a good one though. At least style-wise, it's great. Some of the characters are very bit odd-looking, but Dynasty Warriors 3 is also a good one. Yes, Fatal Frame. Okay. Halo also. Prince of Persia: Sands of Time has a bit of a remake. I thought they stopped that. Released in 2003, Prince of Persia: Sands of Time rebooted as a platformer for a new generation. Now the classic game is getting a next-gen report thanks to Ubisoft Montreal following The Nameless Prince. Bubsby 4D. Oh, yes, Bubsby. Octopus. Hey, see Tamagotchi over here. I worked on a Tamagotchi game. I'm kinda distracted. But here's Bubsy and perfect. Hunter Hunter, no. Subnautica 2. Ooh! I like that they were able to get the project back into their own hands again. That's kind of what happened with Subnautica, right? There was some weird stuff going on with the rights, and they fired the original owners, so they wouldn't have to pay them a bonus that they promised them, or something like that. It's the word that goes around on the internet, at least. It has a ton of characters from a lot of TV series and other games as well. That's all I'm going to say. Ooh. Okay. I will finish a muscle and then I will continue and but looking and oh, I'm curious now. It's a collaborative whatchamacallits in that case. Oh, what could it be, Mike? What could it be? No, Mike, you know everything. You're in the game industry. You know all of this. Oh yeah, wait, that muscle goes over there. What am I doing again? Trying to figure out what game they just made. So in my head, it immediately goes to something like Smash Brothers. Maybe a different version of that. A fighting game like Dynasty Warriors makes sense as well, but there are not a lot of TV series. Like, oh, Lego Batman. Ooh. Lego Batman could be cool. Involves a lot of cleanup as well, because the CAD files from the models. I worked on a couple of prototypes for them. It was very fun. Like, oh yeah, just give us a message if you want to have the CAD files of a certain file and of a certain set, and we'll just give them to you. There's no problem. And the limitation that I got was that everything that I would make needs to be made with actual Legos. Needs to be physical. Even though it's a 3D representation of it, it can't make up any bricks. And sometimes for just for one specific brick that I wanted to have. It would be this big set that, you know, it had a bunch of other things, but I just needed to have that one brick in there. So you just send them a message, like, hey, can you send me the model of that brick that's in this set? I would just get the entire set. And like, oh, perfect, it's great, thank you. It's very fun. You just get paid to play with Legos the entire day. That's awesome. What could it be? Have you set the game yet, or you might as well? You would never tell. You'll keep us guessing. What game has that recently came out with a re-release has multiple franchises in it? Did the new Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic already come out? Ooh! Oh, that would be cool. I didn't know they were making a new one. I thought that the first one was still quite popular. After all those years still. I thought we were doing a remake. I didn't know. Could be. Can't say. No. You evil man. Just teasing us with curiosity. Could be. Maybe. Perhaps. It's just everyone. Is it the Peppa Pig and Thomas the Tank Engine fighting game? It's a big brawler. It's fatalities. Or I wanted to say Fortnite, but then that one doesn't have a re-release. There's actually a Thomas the Tank Engine game coming. Oh wait, I think I saw the one in my Steam list as well. Yeah, I was looking through the the little generated list that they make sometimes. Hey, these are games you might like. Like a Thomas the Tank Engine game came along. Yeah, I ignored it. I couldn't be bothered with it. But you're right, they are making one. Oh, but talking about Star Wars, right? I recently replayed The Force Unleashed and The Force Unleashed 2. And man, those two didn't really age that well. The first one had a better story though than the second one, though the second one was a lot more playable. The first one had a lot of jankiness going along with it. But Starkiller, yes! Oh, Assassin's Creed Black Flag! That has a remake, yes. It has a ton of characters from TV series and other games as well. They have a couple of characters, and there has been a TV series, but not a ton of them. Ubisoft crossover skins. I have what's Ubisoft crossover? Ubisoft crossover. That is the kind of game I was kind of thinking about. Wait a minute, is it an actual game? I don't think it is. I was just looking at pictures. I will see that later. Fallout New Vegas. Ew. That'd be awesome. We'd have references to the TV show, yeah. Some fun Easter eggs. I know that they did that in Cyberpunk after Edgerun was finished. They had a little update where there is a reference to those characters as well. You can get the I think the car and the jacket, the yellow one. Which was a great series, by the way. See if we can move that brevis muscle around a bit. Let's go a little bit of back and forth between the two. Because one is maybe clipping too much, but it could also be that the other one is too far inward. So let's just move both of them, and then the difference would be it would be both wrong maybe, but less wrong. If that makes sense. Just average out the wrongness of the two. Yes. Yes. I will get there. Oh, the original game came out long ago. But whatever I'm working on hasn't been released yet. Oh, so that's why you can talk about it. It kind of sounded like it had been released already. Okay, so, yeah, okay. So that's why we've been prodding. I mean, that's a good reason not to tell us. We're guessing a game that hasn't even been announced yet. Oh. Coming soon. Yes. Why won't you tell us about the game, Nitish? Why? It's literally not been made yet. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. We just need to purely guess it in that case, yeah. Maybe we already guessed. No, it has been. We're only guessing the released ones. Oh man, I'm curious. I'm keeping this team list. Keep an eye on that one, just in case. Oh, this kind of looks weird, doesn't it? Where the funny looking one, the Plantaris, kind of covers over. Goes underneath this one. Kind of feels like it should go over that, doesn't it? And it does. Oh no, wait, that's not how it goes. That one goes there. Yeah, this one goes over that. So this one needs to be moved inward a bit more. So this one can be moved outward a bit more. And use that crevice that there is, where it can kind of nestle itself, get a bit more grip. Don't know if it actually does, but kind of makes sense to me. Okay, so we got that. Let's just push that one in a bit more. Let's do it differently. It looks a little bit like spaghetti. Yeah, you're right. It's called the plantaris. Yes, and it's this little muscle over here. Because it starts out very, very chunky, very sausage-like, and then it grows a tail all the way to your ankle. It's a bit of a funny one. And it should kind of go around here, which is a bit of an odd shape that it makes. Kind of, for me, it kind of feels like it should be, you know, in there. But that's where no, not a vein, an artery goes. Right over there. So yeah. It's so much stuff going on the lower leg. Can I finally start with the other muscles now though? Can I do that? I've got that one. And no, because this one doesn't go next to it. It goes over there. See if I can reduce the clipping at least by a bit. Okay, we've got that one. We've got that muscle. I feel like this bone needs to be placed slightly differently. There's a big gap over here, and I'm not liking it. Maybe I should kind of tweak this. Can I do that? Does mean that I have to fix this one again. Yep. And I have to do that there. Yeah, it's a bit better. Okay, we got that one. Ah, now we get the big guys. Okay. We started with the soleus. Soleus, which is certainly one of the guys. It's very fleshy spaghetti. Let's turn those off. I kind of want to have the bones right over there, and I also look for soleus. Soleus is right there. It attaches to tibia. Wait a minute. Big guy, small guy. Yeah, okay. I think I'm still good. Yeah, big guy, small guy. Okay. Somehow my brain switched the orientation of those two. So I briefly thought that my tibia was on the right side instead of the fibula. Okay, nothing wrong. Good. No, and soleus there. It attaches to the fibula, kind of hugs it along the way, and goes to the ankle. Good. I had a little crisis, but only a little one. Curve there. From there, all the way to there. they're adding that guy with the crazy back muscles from Baki to the Tekken 8. Ooh. What was his name called again? Juto? Hanma. Hanma for sure. Baki. I'm very bad with names. No, don't search history. Just search the internet. I want to say Jotaro Hanma, but that's not it. Yujiro, that's the one. Yes. Is it fair to have him in Tekken though? And that touches over there, and this kind of goes over there. And just move that with back face mask, and it goes all the way over here, covering everything. What do I do to myself? Look at all my work for today. Look at all those muscles I've made. Kind of push that there. Maybe push this one inward a bit. Maybe this is the reason why King's Lion didn't make all those muscles that I made today. Who knows? But I can reuse them on the other legs, alright? Can reuse them. And they were all needed to make this volume. It makes sense to do it like this. It really does. He says, trying to convince himself. Yep. What happened? Okay, nothing happened. Good. Good. Kind of like this. Now this curve that the Plantaris makes a bit more sense as well. At least to me. So we got that. Good. Let's give him some slight divots right over here. Kind of like a triceps where kind of does that. Ooh, saving. Oh, I haven't drunk yet. Man, I'm too focused today. You know the room is warm when there's all tiny bubbles in your flat water. Oh, at least on the glass, not in the water itself, but... I am drinking boiling water, yeah. I've got a esophagus made of lead. So that's fine. No worries there. Kind of feel like it should have a little bit more volume over here. Yeah, it's not what I wanted. You kind of want to have a bit of a divot over here, really. I don't know why I want that. Kind of makes sense. Maybe because it resembles a tricep so much. Yeah, let's fill it up again. Don't need that. Now over here, let's put it into its place again. Okay, that's good, Pom. It's good enough. Just a little bit of finagling. Okay, so we got this one. Rename it to the Soleus. Yes. Oh, the Soleus. And now for the last one. What time am I living? Oh, we've got 45 minutes for just this one. Perfect. The Gastros Gastrocnemius. Havers. Which is a very similar location where it's located. So I'm just gonna copy this one. Copy that. Rename into the... there. Nah, come on. Ah. Gastrocnemius. What's the difference between those? Is that this one comes over here, kind of does that. This one attaches to this spot, just like the other one. Probably not exactly the same spot, right? But no, by the way, it doesn't. It goes over here to your fibula. No, this is your fibula. This is your femur. It kind of attaches over there. So you kind of need to scoot that other muscle around a little bit. And also to over there, this side. So I could do it like that and just remesh that afterwards. It's very purple. Delete. Can we do a Dynamesh for now? And let's see if we can separate those two. Like that. Like that. Scoot that over. Let's see if we can work with this. Put them in the right location. Feels wrong. What happened there? Oh no, I think that's right, isn't it? What are you doing? Hmm. Yeah, just something like that. So many layers on the lower leg. So many layers. I feel like I made the soleus a little bit too thick, too chunky. So let's tone them down a bit. Use the trim dynamic. Just gently push all of that in. And maybe a slight pinch on that edge over there. And just because we're working on it already, let's do that as well. And let's just dent that one in over here, just because we can. Okay, okay. Oh dear. I feel like they're too visible. Yeah, on the model from King's Line, it's a bit different. Because we mainly see this one below Agastromachus, Castrocnemius. There we go. Let's remesh this after we have pinched the sides. Let's do that. it out a bit. Maybe pinch this a bit more. If I just remesh this, then that'll be a bit better. Okay, so let's do that right now. Set it over here. Maybe we can go even lower. Maybe it might be a little bit too low. Yeah, that's fine. So if we have our custom maybe over here, and gonna put it over there. This really goes around tibia and all those other muscles. Because that's one that we can see on the front. The one that we can also see on the front is... that's a shame. This light broke again. Grabbed it at the wrong spot. No. Oh well. Have to do that, fix that over the weekend. It's not the first time that happened. He dropped a year or two ago, and yeah, it's a bit of a shame. But gluing is a lot quicker than making a new one. It's also a bit of a waste of plastic as well. And we do see this one. Kind of fits this area over here. Kind of does that. That does mean that all of these to move in a bit, because it kind of gets covered by the soleus. Yeah, unfortunately it's a bit of an ouchie. Oh well. She'll stand once again. No, not today. Today he will rest. This down. See if I can work around this. Broken leg of his that's still half attached. Just look at this. I was attached with just a bit of glue. Let's just do that. On the other side, we've got those two beautiful boys. The 10 is a whole lot longer on this guy. So these bellies of the muscle are a lot higher up. So let's just do that as well. Everything around. There is one that goes all the way around here and then just go to the front. Easy. I think he does this. This one, yeah. Let's see, okay, and this one not as much. So let's push this one in on this side. Boop. All that work. Okay, let's make that a little bit thinner. Just there's some tendons wrapping around his legs anyway, so let's push that in a bit. A bit of a thinner foot or ankle. Feels a bit too busy over here. Why is that? For the big one in the front, that should be this one. Then we have a smaller one. And then we got the third one, that is this one right there. Okay. So this one. No, this one. Yes. Let's push that one in a bit. To the middle. Yeah, it's a glue in imagination. Yeah. It's the only thing he needs right now. Oop. Let's thicken this guy up a bit more, just because we can. It's too much though. Just to soften that out. I kind of push that into place. And let's move this one in a bit as well, so we have a bit more of a nicer curve. And adjust the other muscles accordingly. So this guy needs to move inward. Whoop. I think the other ones are kind of alright. Damn, what a lot of muscles. Who put them there? Who did that? Whose idea was that? This guy though. Astrocnemius is even bigger and covers this guy as well. And maybe that one should also be a little bit smaller. Can I put that one over there? Also, yeah. There's a muscle that I see on over here. Goes from there to, oh, maybe that's the Soleus. It's this guy. Maybe it has a little bit more volume over here. And it goes over there. Still kind of goes in that direction. Let's give it a bit more volume with the inflate tool. Let's pinch that tendon. Hmm? Hmm. What a mess. Ah, there we go. Ah, that looks a lot better. I'm happy so far. I have a little nudge. It gets closer and closer. Such a muscular little leg that he's gotten. Oh, I'm off. Sleep well. Thank you, Alden Almost Bald. See you again next week. I will be back on Tuesday. So, yeah, thank you for staying. I think I won't be making it much longer as well. Oh, look at the time. Yeah, it's about 10 minutes. I'm quite happy with where I ended up. It's not too bad. Looking very like. That Brevis over here looks too wide. Still. And can you imagine? I shrank it a lot already. Let's just attach it to there. It's a funny muscle anyway. So. Yeah, I'm happy with what I've been able to do today. Finished up the leg. Found out how many muscles there still were on the hands and feet. So yeah, I still need to do those. I am, however, going to turn on all of the other muscles. Where are they? There they are. I kind of feel like there should be a little bit more volume over here, shouldn't there? Let's use the move tool with back face mask turned on. A bit more of a calf. A bit more volume. Let's turn off the tree for a little bit. So many wee muscles, yeah, so many. And you don't do anymore. Yeah, keeps me off the streets, keeps me occupied. At least I'm not doing drugs, right? And yeah, just turn off the tree back on again. Yeah, that's a little bit better. It's a little bit too bulgy over here. So let's move that in a bit. Let's do that with a another back face mask move. Can I do that? No, it won't do it. In that case, just a cheeky trim dynamic. Keep on noodling, don't I? Yeah, saving again. Yeah. I will probably keep noodling with this if I continue working and rotating around all of this. So, oh, it's intersecting over here. What's this? Oh, it's the funny muscle. Okay. So let's move that. We'll probably just be moving and futzing around. Yeah. Just don't even finish the sentence and just keep continuing working on that. But yeah, I'm quite happy with what I was able to do today. It's looking like it should be there in the correct spot. I'm not really sure about the volumes yet, but I've got everything that should be there. Let's save this. Yes. Turn on perspective again. Look at my boy. Look at him. Yes. Such a bare knee all of a sudden. I feel like I'm missing some tendons there. Yeah, there's a big one covering everything, isn't there? Oh well, not sure if I'm gonna make that one or not. I'm not sure yet. That's for future one. So, yeah. Bunch of ligaments, yeah. I think so. Just keeping everything together, just holding it together, with just bits of elastic. But I think I will put an end to the stream for today. Next time, I think just to do something slightly different from just working on the foot again, I might start working on the tail. I think that's just a singular thing and just have to copy it over and over and over and over and over again. So hopefully that will go right, but I think there are like 5 different muscles in here. Let's constantly do the same thing. Not really sure about it yet. Neck still needs to be done. Hands and feet need to be done. Internal ones need to be copied over. And I think there's a big hole here still in this upper leg. Yeah, I started on that, didn't I? And I forgot to continue with it, I think. So yeah, still lots to be done. But for future prom. Will you make your son daddy? I don't know. I don't think. Future prom. Yes. I like the guy. He just fixes everything. Yeah. Thank you guys everyone for watching and staying to the very end. I will be back on Tuesday around the same time. And yeah, bye. Have a nice evening. Thank you. You as well. Stay hydrated.